Hey YouTube. Hey, I want to talk about something that I've witnessed, kind of a phenomenon that happens every time prices go way up or prices go way down on both gold and silver. I mentioned it in many of my videos that I've made over the year, and a lot of people just don't believe me until they experience it themselves. And that is when the prices drop way down, people lose interest and not very many people buy. And when the prices go way up, it becomes public knowledge at that point that that metal starts making the news, etc. And a bunch of new people get interested and start purchasing it. I always laugh when I hear people say, I don't want to buy 100-ounce silver bars because if the prices go way up, it'll be difficult to sell. And what I try to explain is the more expensive the item is, it's because the demand is higher. And when the demand is higher, it's actually easier to sell when the prices are way up than it is to sell when the prices are way down. And I've experienced that numerous times, and here the last 2 days I just experienced it again. Currently, silver prices are way up, and on top of that, premiums are as high as I've ever seen them in my life. So the bottom line, silver is selling for a very high price right now. Gold is approaching or has reached an all-time high. And in addition to that, the premiums are up on that. And so with that in mind, I took out a Craigslist ad yesterday and said I had some gold and silver to sell. My cell phone has exploded and the ad has been removed. And the reason being because in 24 hours I sold everything that I wanted to sell. And I sold everything at prices that I had difficulty in imagining I'd be able to sell it for. And if you follow my channel, you know I've been stacking for numerous decades and I have a lot of precious metals. And I had people showing up with gigantic sums of money, making gigantic purchases. And each of them gave me a lecture on how gold and silver was going to continue to go up forever. I asked every one of these buyers how long they'd been collecting or stacking precious metals. And all of them apparently have just recently got interested in the metals. I am glad that those buyers were not followers of Cole Silver on YouTube, because if they were, they would have been listening to me preach about now is not the time to buy. So ultimately though, for me, a guy that's getting at the end of his work career, it's great timing. I'm so glad I've been in precious metals over the decades, and it's really like a dream come true that to be at retirement time and then to have the prices boom the way they have. So all y'all think long and hard about what your goals and objectives are. Don't be afraid to take profits when the time comes, and don't be afraid not to buy when the prices are up. A pretty simple philosophy that's worked really well for me. Y'all have a good one, YouTube. Bye.